everyone, and welcome to my channel. You already know the drill, and if you don't know who I am, my name is Elia Vanessa Santiago Aguilar, or you can call me Evza. So we are back for the final episodes of Hazbin Hotel, and I know that this was long awaited, but you can't really blame me just because we had the holidays, we had my birthday, and I had to be stuck in my home world here and take a break from work just for a little bit. But now we're back, and we are coming in full swing with the last 2 episodes of this React season, and I'm kind of excited. It will be a 2-parter only because I didn't realize that there were 3 songs in episode 7 versus episode 8 that only had the 1. If anything, that was something that I kind of commented on of, why is there no music? Like, there's no singing, no nothing. Like, there's always usually a song that comes every single second in this episode or in this season. But the last episode will probably be more of a, we'll watch the music video and then we'll actually discuss about how we saw this season to be. What were the goods? What were the bads? What were the absolutely yes and absolutely no's? But either way, before we get into everything, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content from yours truly. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So as we've seen from the last episode, Lucifer is going to meet Charlie, or so he thinks, and let me just say, how can the king of all hell, our little Lucy, be so damn oblivious? I feel like they did him so dirty in this season. I was like, he barely got a song, and it wasn't even his, and I was like, okay, whatever. I guess we'll go with that. We still got 2-3 more seasons, possibly. But, hi Bobo, you want to come up here? Okay, come on. Come on. Act like you can't jump. Okay. So, Koda wanted to join the party. And, yeah. I don't even know if you could hear me through this mic or if it's like, I don't know. Hopefully I'm not too loud. If so, headphone warning for all of you. We get to see now Alistair versus Lucifer versus Vox, all in like a little love triangle that they're all in. And it was pretty hilarious because, you know, it's the whole, oh, you're talking to my ex and I'm talking to yours type deal. And there was even a point where there was just Alistair and Lucifer just going at it, you know, just arguing with each other. And Vox was just like, no, 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 no. This is about me. Shut up. It's my moment. And I'm like, wow. Anyways, we come to find out that Lucifer is going to be the power source for the weapon. And it makes sense considering that Carmela was the one to make it, and more than likely it was with angelic weaponry. So, to put an angel as a power source rather than just any little old battery, right? But after that whole threesome confrontation, we do see that Alistair and Vox are just still at each other. Alistair's still trying to get under Vox's skin to the point where, well, it gets to him. And he had to have his moment to reflect. And this is where we get brighter. Just to let you know, because my camera is over here instead of over there now, we are going to be reacting here. So, let's go ahead and get started with brighter.
Failure. I'll show you failure.
That's it for today, and remember, trust us with your weather.
Just look at him, he's so cute! I did not expect us to get Vox as a human, because, again, we got Penchus, we got Alistair, and I did not expect to get him. And I love his character design, because obviously we knew he was a little white man. We knew that from some of the teasers that we got, like in the beginning, where it was just like a silhouette, that he looked like the nice cut hair, business outfit, the whole thing. I did not realize, and it didn't hit me until I saw this music video, that he had heterochromia. Is that the right word? I'm pretty sure that is. One eye blue, one eye green. I love it. It's so cute. And you can see it on Vox where one is outlined with blue and one is outlined with black. Either way, let's go ahead and continue. So this is also another thing. Seems to me like he's always been an That one little sliver of us, oh, poor Vox, Alistair bullying him, making him feel smaller. That came and gone like that. And I'm like, yeah, no. Okay. So, it seems here he was always horrible, but... And there it is! Trust us. So it's always been his thing. Trust us, trust us, trust us. And this was a little bit weird because it's like, clearly we're making him out to be a TV shark. And if you don't know what a TV shark is, here's the definition here. With that being said, it's the whole thing of he climbed to the top because all he would do was kill, kill, kill. Classic serial killer. How he was a cult didn't make sense to me. And it still kind of doesn't make sense to me because it's like, oh, wait. Oh, it just clicked. Never mind. Oh, sorry. Again, I'm pausing a lot just so we can not get little warnings. I didn't get it for the last couple ones, so I think I may be able to unchipmunk this audio. But, I don't know. We might do that for the last episode because the last episode's song, I can't see it chipmunkified. So, we'll see what we can do. We love you, Vincent. You saw that, right? Vox, Vincent. Why is that name associated with so many evil figures? And if you don't know, yeah. That'll kind of segue maybe into the next video and next topic that we'll be talking about. But either way. With your entertainment. The shark! Oh my gosh! Okay, so let me go ahead and look. God of Entertainment, Vincent Whitman. 15 cents. Damn, this was way back in the day. You gotta strike while the iron's hot. Leave the channel to me. I'll bring in more new blood, and you'll know it. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. I want to look at that again. Okay. Television future. A whole week of just sharks. Yeah. Shark Week, haha. Thousands of ads. Mind-blowing special effects. We sure, though? Is it special effects or just you convincing everybody that they're special effects when you're killing people? But anyways. You'll know what to do it. Come on. Trust me with your Slimish! Can I also say, no one is like thinking anything of this? Where's the police? Where's FBI? Where are the detectives? Like, there's a serial killer that's killing all of the TV hosts and no one gives a damn? Okay, whatever. I don't know. That at that point, that was kind of like, But if it's what I think it is, then damn it, Viv. And you didn't. And this was well in production before any of this happened. So the fact that it aligns with... I'm not even going to get into that. Let's continue.
will be your voice, and we will redefine what it means to rule the airwaves. Trust me, and your future will be bright. Now, who's ready to be baptized into a new era of entertainment?
Okay. Yeah, that's a way to die. Oh my gosh, that was gruesome. Again, we didn't really expect anything less. We're like, oh, he's got a TV head. A TV probably fell on his head. Did not expect it to get that gory like that. So...
I'll show them what I'm meant to be. They won't believe their eyes when I bring them to their knees to worship me.
Ah, my gosh. Oh, Lord. That was something. But either way. So after his little musical number, because come on, you have to admit, like, okay, slay queen, slay, like that literally was like, go ahead, Vogue. After this, he makes his announcement to all of hell, saying, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to take over heaven with this weapon that oddly looks something like, I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to get, anyway. And at this point, we also see that Angel makes his speech. And all of the hotel, or at least our main people of the hotel, are like, what do you mean? Wait, Angel, what are you doing? Like, how could you? And what's going on? No, not even. They really didn't even do that. It was more so just like a, what? And then that's it. Somehow, some way, they knew he was being hypnotized? Where did that come from? Like, no one's, okay, whatever. But with this weapon, he shoots it, and again, using Lucifer's power, that actually hurts him, like gives him really bad tingles from what he says. It shoots to heaven, breaking through the gates, and sending those beautiful golden gates back down to hell. And funny enough, it literally hits the angelic clock tower that is in hell. So it was like, whoa. And everyone is surprised. Like literally everyone. All of them having that holy moment. Even Emily. And she's just like, oh, I didn't mean to say that. Oh my goodness. And somehow Vox is able to broadcast in hell. What? And this is the point where Sarah just loses it because she's with the little main council, just a few of them. Not in the big room that we saw like in episode 2, but where we saw Lute and Abel and Emily and Pench's coming into the little office and stuff. She literally has a breakdown and cause out of pure, just yeah. And I'm like, same sis. Same. But I skipped ahead because it was after Brighter that we actually got the little confrontation between Alistair and Vox. Lucifer was the one that called him a failure in the beginning. Then Alistair was again getting under Vox's skin at this point. After the cannon blasted, after everyone is in shock because they're like, oh my gosh, what do we do? Everyone's just running like chickens without a head. And Alistair is just like, you're nothing but a failure. All you do is just take from this and this. And he's like, well, I built the weapon. And then Alistair coming back with Carmilla's help. Well, I was able to get to the hotel and make sure I got all of that broken up with Angel's help. Well, I found out about Lucifer. No, you didn't. It was Angel who did it because you were the one who hypnotized him so he would do that. You didn't do it yourself, did you? So again, just getting under his skin more and more and more, just beating his ego. Please do not read too much into that. And at this point, Alistair goes with, I can guarantee that Charlie would never, ever call you the most powerful sinner in all of hell. You can't even get her here. She's never going to come here. And of course, Vox takes the bait, being the shark that he is, and is like, oh, no worries, I got it. I'll invite her to the party. And then it's going to look amazing because she's going to be on my side, and then there's this, and da-da-da. And here he is thinking that he won. But here we as the audience are like, oh, Alistair, you conniving son of a bitch. Because, again, obviously if you've seen season 2, you've more than likely seen season 1. Because if you're skipping, then come on, you're missing lore. You're missing character build. Anyways. But if we remember from season 1, Alistair made a deal with Charlie. And even in the end of this little speech that him and Vox had together, the little talk, Alistair's just like, he's too damn easy. He's too damn easy. And now we start to see the dominoes line up. Now we start to see the plan come together of what he meant after singing with Rosie in, believe, episode 4, when he's just like, oh, I have a plan. Oh, this is going to be good. Now we know what the plan is. At this point, all we just need is confirmation. And luckily we do get that later on. But I'm jumping ahead. Now we go back into heaven. We see what everyone's trying to do, what everyone's trying to figure out, like what's the next plan, because now they are being threatened. They have 24 hours, according to Vox, before he's going to send all of his army, whoever that may be, and attack heaven. You would think that the voice of God, or the speaker of God, my apologies, would be like, hey, everybody just chill. But like I said, she only made an appearance in episode 2. And then never again. I was like, why? Maybe it's because the actress that actually voiced her was only available for one shoot. Maybe. I don't know. But Sarah has to have a moment where she leaves and is just like, I just need to pray. Let me just go and pray. Penchus, being around the corner, being the sneaky little snake that he is, watching the whole time. Sarah's there in the church, or it literally looks like a little chapel, and she's praying, and then Penchus comes in and is like, hey, are you okay? And she's like, why are you even here? What are you doing? What are you doing here? I'm supposed to be here by myself. You're not even supposed to be here. And he's like, well, I am a snake, and I kind of get around pretty easily, but I just want to know if you're okay. And she's like, you have no idea. You absolutely have no idea. If I were to tell you, you have no idea. Because do you even know what power I hold? Do you even know who I am? And he's like, well, I don't. I know that you are the High Seraphim, but maybe you just need a friend to talk to. And so, with that being said, Sarah's talking to him, just like, what about this? Why is it like this? And she's just so distraught, to a point where Penchus understands, and he's like, you ask why? Well, it's because people are afraid. The sinners are human. They're afraid. And then we go into a song. This song had me in tears because, honestly, it moved me. And I was like, oh my gosh. Bringing back old songs again is just, yeah. I won't talk too much about it, because I want you guys to see it. And thank God I have my waterproof mascara on, just in case. But let's go ahead and get into Live to Live.
How can you even explain humans having enough innate goodness to be redeemed while they take part in actions as vile as this? They're scared. What?
Humans are afraid. All of us, all the time. Mortality's a play, swinging with no reason, no rhyme.
I get chills. I don't even know why. Like, I was going to comment. Hold on, let me get a little sip. Hee. Because if I'm about to cry, I need to make sure that I'm hydrated, right? I was about to laugh because it's the whole thing of, like, Alex Brightman singing in Penchus's voice. He is such an amazing actor. He is such... Okay, I have a lot of respect for him, for everyone on this project. But hello, hi. Girl. I'm about to get her a bed just to put it on my desk and be like, here, stay right here. You want to look out the window right now? You might hear some crunching because of the... yeah, where are you going? Come right here. Come here, please. Please, come stay over here. Please, thank you. Sorry! But I have a lot of respect for all of these actors because... my gosh, I would love to be in their position. I would love to be able to indulge in this type of... what I found out was nerdcore. I don't know where that term came up from, but apparently that's what it is. You know, liking Hazbin Hotel, its sister, Hell of a Boss, FNAF, Creepypasta, all that kind of deal. And I don't know. I have a lot of respect and I have a lot of, like, love for how dedicated that these actors are. So hearing Beetlejuice as a serpent now, or as Adam, or... just... I love it. Anyways, sorry. Let's go ahead and continue.
When you're that scared, see for that bed, ready to say anything, do anything to any man. Just so you can live to see a ray of sunshine through the haze of the morning ether. Live to fail a million times until you finally air your return. Praying you find a way, make it another day. See your dreams through, some would kill too. Live a true, live again tomorrow.
I love it. Watch all the shippers be like, oh, I ship Penchus and Sarah. No, they're just friends. Again, I get chills. Like, I'm not just cold. I'm getting chills because it also hits. Like, the meaning of the song really does hit. And this one's a pretty high one up there for me, too, because it's just like, I love it. Maybe not as high as, like, Gravity or Love in a Bottle. Definitely not. But either way. Oh gosh, okay, I'm sorry. Funny that, oh my gosh. Why am I tearing up? Yes, my son. You feel me. Come on. And you really gonna have me pick you up? You really gonna have me pick you up? It's, oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry. I got distracted. As again, if you know, you know. And I love it. I really do love it. Take a breath. Take a drink. And before you say anything, this is tea. Not nothing else. Okay?
Though it cannot just end there, I learned from Charlie. First, you must prove you care. Mistakes are innate to being human and alive. We fall, we repent, we survive. There's hope for us all as we strive.
Oh gosh. I love that. We fall, we repent, we survive. That's gonna be my new quote. I'm gonna put it on a t-shirt. That's my new quote. Signed, Sir Penchus. Watch me, I'm gonna do it. But anyways. Cookie! Please!
A few moments later.
Yes. I love you too. You can't go outside. You can't go out there. No. Chill out. Did I not record that? Oh my god! I don't even know where I left off. Damn it. Oh no, okay. Stand by. Not me literally hitting the pause button while I was talking about all this. Anyways, let's go back to where we were. Anyway. And y'all missed it. I wish that I was recording while this was going on. But y'all missed it, because I legit almost started crying. I almost started crying. Because this song is just beautiful. Anytime that... What is her name? I'm just going to say the characters. Anytime that Sarah sings, I love it. I love it so much. I really do. I love her voice. I love that it brings me these chills to where I'm like, whoo. Like, her voice gives me the same chills as what Cynthia Erivo did for Wicked, singing Defying Gravity. I literally cannot not cry when she hits that final note in the end of the song. I literally just start bawling my eyes out. You can ask my husband, you can ask my friends. I just get so damn emotional and I'm like, oh my gosh. Almost ugly cry. It was ugly cry the first time. I'm not even joking. But back to where we were. Actually, let me go ahead and check my babies because they're very quiet. Okay, they're just chilling. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording because we're not going to do that again. To pick off where we were, with Sarah having her breakdown, Pench's being there for her, she finally came up with a plan. The plan was to look at loot and say, ready the troops, but keep them on standby. Because Emily, I don't trust anyone else, especially Charlie, especially any of the people that you want me to trust, but I do trust you. So I'm going to trust that whatever plan that you have to concoct with Charlie is going to be a good plan. Heaven teams up with the Hazbin Hotel. I was going to say once again, but not really. No, I can't say that because they did when they brought the gift baskets, which failed tremendously. The plan goes as follows. Emily is helping the hotel. They are going to basically accept the invite for Charlie to go to Vox's party. And obviously she's going to bring her girlfriend. And they're going to try and infiltrate his main database. Get him to shut up. Since he is a TV, like, just mute him. And instead of showing everything that Vox wants to show on the screens for everybody, show that Penchis is actually redeemed up in heaven. How are they going to do that? Well, we don't quite know yet. All we do know is that Baxter's going to join them. Everyone was very surprised because they were like, wait, you're going to do this with us? Like, you never wanted anything to do with this in the get. Like, now you want to join us? Why would you want to join us? And he's like, well, you folded my blankets at a 45-degree angle every night to make sure that I was so comfortable. So I thought we were friends. I thought that made us friends. And literally, Charlie and Baggy are just like, yeah, totally. That's exactly what we were thinking. With that, Baxter is going to make an invention where he can broadcast up into heaven, but unable to get everything there, he needs someone up there that can invent something as well. So that's what calls for Penchis. So our wonderful duo of Penchis and Baxter are inventing together again a broadcasting system. And hopefully this will get more people thinking, hey, this is what we're doing. This is possible. Don't listen to Vox because he doesn't know what he's talking about. He just wants to be power hungry and this and that, blah, blah. This next song is definitely one of the last songs that sums up what the final episode will be. And yeah, now time for When I Think About the Future.
When I think about the future, I see a better place where everyone can coexist safely. When I think about the future, I see my favorite face, 'cause when I'm with you, the rest is all easy, baby.
again, there's going to be a lot of reprises of the songs, and just yay! It's a good song. It's a good ending song, if you will. It's damn near iced tea now, but either way. So a couple things. Literally not Nifty just coming in, stab, stab. And I'm like, goodness gracious. We also all noticed that Vaggie in the back, when Charlie and Emily start singing, is just... Vaggie is so jealous. She gets so jealous easily. But I'm like, girl, y'all just had sex in the last episode and it seemed real good. So do you really think that I digress? Oh, goodness. So we know what song was reprised there. And I'm like, huh. Again, I never saw any in him. I never saw him being this big bad. But he proved me wrong. Anyways. The tension between these two is immaculate. But anyways.
Now don't be dramatic. He's just a man. He's being rude because he's just out trying to do his master plan. Think about the future, Val. Don't let success break up the band. But as he rises higher, things aren't like they were before. And if he glows any brighter, will he see me anymore?
My gosh. I never thought that, because with this, I'm just looking at him like, you just said it. He's just a man. He's a man. A man. That really don't give a fuck about you. He was doing this whole, oh, what was me? And I'm just like, boy, calm your ass down. Anyways. And then, I agree with Velvet. Now here's the thing. I really thought they were going to be like, you know what? You. I don't want you. I don't want to be your friend no more. But, no. They're still going through with this. For what? I don't know. I really don't know. You really, like, it's the whole thing of, like, you are starting to see that he's an a-hole. He's this, he's that. And it's like, you still think that whatever he already promised you, he's going to fulfill those promises for you when he does become all-powerful? I say it that way because he doesn't. Or else we wouldn't have a lot more seasons. But, I don't know. I don't get their... whatever. She's not, baby. She's not. I promise. Also, you weren't in a box. Why are we making Lucy so damn stupid? Why? He's not. I don't freaking know. And then here we go with the mad woman, the sleeper villain. Okay, this was the one point that I was like, oh, I totally forgot. The Patrick Stump is able. And I know that he sung in other songs, especially that one, No One Like You, in episode 2. But he was singing along with Emily and Peter, and it all flowed so well that I couldn't pick up his vocals. And that's saying something, because usually I can, especially with artists that I'm like, oh, I know exactly who that is. Oh, I know exactly who that is. A lot of people say that, for example, any K-pop band, and yes, I'm getting into that, you can never tell them apart. They all sound the same, yada, yada, yada. Racists. My favorite band that happens to be everyone's favorite band right now, BTS, I can tell each of their different voices. And is it because I've been with them for so damn long? Possibly. But I know who's who, because it's like there's 4 main vocalists and the other 3 are rap. That kind of stumped me up, the rap line. But you can tell. The more that you pay attention, you're like, oh, that's J-Hope. Oh, that's Suga. Even with the vocal line. Oh, that's Jungkook. Oh, that's Jimin. You can tell. The more you listen in, the more you actually like, okay, he's a little bit higher, he's a little lower, he goes a little faster with his raps, he has a little more like, that kind of deal, like the little ad-libs. But I digress. The fact that I couldn't hear him in No One Hears Like You, I was like, well, damn. Because I thought that the one, the oh, or whatever, was sung by him. But now I'm like, wait, no, that was Peter. Because he's a little show-off. Anyways, let's still continue. We're almost done with this one. And yeah, what other songs do we have to catch up on?
When I think about the future, my mind is filled with dread. A screaming conscience I cannot silence. And I cannot outmaneuver these visions in my head of the death to come, the rampant and crushing violence.
Also, whoa. I was going to point out how you can see the different scenarios that had already happened, like Adam being stabbed by Nifty, losing her arm. I can't remember the other one. But it was stuff that happened in the past. Oh no, I do remember. It was Vaggie. It seems like she has seen all of this, right? She has seen all of this. She's seen what's happened. And now she's seeing visions of the future. Like here when we see Emily and she's crying and praying. And then Charlie in the background and she's crying. That one in the corner looks to be Loot. Possibly. And then the council in the back here. So she's going through it. She really is. And hey, I don't blame you, girl. War is coming. And goodness.
I tried to buy this time, but could I have done more to quell the drums of war? And they tried to steal my heartbeat for the breaking of the dawn. And pray the coming days not our last one.
And it ends there. The episode, I mean. We are literally preparing and going into war. And it really hasn't even started yet. This is more so we're going to try our best to stop it. But it's also like, who knew? Good episode. Good, like, telling that this is what's going to happen. Prepare yourself because we are at the very end. It is the end of the line. What's going to happen? But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all of your views, all of your likes. It really does help if you subscribe to the channel. That way we can get a little more revenue coming in. But either way, again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends and family, especially the ones that love the Hazbin Hotel. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.